Hey everyone, it's baze.djunkiii transmitting from Hamburg, Germany, back with a new video, and finally back with my chart haul video for June 2K20. It's been like a while and it took me ages, and now it's the 25th of June and I still haven't shot one, but I'm about to do this. But life was stressful. As I mentioned in the last video, I had a lot of meetings with like banks and stuff, opening new banks accounts, like sorting out all that financial stuff. Other stuff happened as well, and I was too busy to shoot like a lot of videos, but now I'm at it. And also I've started to work more at the distribution company I work at, so I don't have a Thursday off or midweek day off anymore, so I hope to change this in the future again. But right now there is a lot of stuff to do, and also at work, like in my day job environment wise. So yeah, my time has been a little bit, or my schedule has been like tightened up and stuff. So yeah, but now I'm at it. Starting off with the records I love the most in like the past weeks and stuff, in the past months actually, in June, May, June of 2K20, not 10 but only 8 I guess, because also due to all that stuff and also to all that stress and situations, I've been restricting myself in buying records. I think I totally don't like to do, and my want list has been like growing massively within the past weeks. But anyway, starting off with Divos 2, you've seen me unbox this, so I won't take it out of the like plastic sleeve. Came in from the Boring Machines label from Italy, and I reviewed this on my website nightstyles.de. A duo, interesting stuff definitely. If you want to like put it in short, you can like describe this as electronic meet jazz, a kind of subaquatic like vibe to it overall, from like kind of subdued electronics meet saxophone to like more broken techno, rhythm, industrial elements when it comes to harder stuff. An interesting album. Full review is to be found on my website nightstyles.de, so if you want to check this out, dive into my website. But great stuff, recommended, hard to get in Germany as well. Divos 2 on the Boring Machines label from Italy. Next up is a compilation, 12-inch compilation on the Residual label, the label run by Turntable. I never know how to pronounce this name right, and it's called Refraction Volume 5, Residual Recordings 025 actually. And this is great stuff. Discovered this via SoundCloud because I guess Owen Kimber of the Innate label reposted this. Totally like the artwork and graphic design here. 4 tracks on there by Nachtbreaker, Christopher Rau, Tito Duvante himself, and Asmax or Smax. I don't know exactly how to pronounce that producer. And musically, this is like kind of in between house music and techno, very organic, very melodic, deep, melancholic, analog, with a little bit of like Detroit in there. So I would say late night electronic dance music for intimate clubs, like, and dance floor filled with like music lovers. So not the big bouncy primetime techno stuff, but more the like advanced, sophisticated take on electronic music, which might also appeal to those who are not like DJing and stuff. So if you want to like give this a listen, Residual Recordings 025, Refraction Volume 5, good stuff, definitely. The next one is a kind of mysterious white label. You've seen the predecessor of this as well in my chart haul. Puss 2021 actually, or like 20201. This time not kissed, like real kissed, but stamped with a pair of lips. The last one, which I've shown as well on this channel, like the predecessor to this record, was like an electro booty house remix of like Cardi B's I Don't Dance, I Make Money Moves. I don't know where this original is, but this is like musically different. Kind of like mixed tech house with like a little bit of like ethereal melodies, like twisted but hypnotic, uplifting acid lines, and like big time, more disco leaning female vocals. And I guess it's a bootleg, but I don't know what the original track is. But yeah, Puss 2021 actually. As far as I know, it's nearly sold out, so I don't know how many they pressed, I guess 500 copies or so, but this is great stuff if you want to have like a proper tool that is a little bit different, and also good for any kind of house music lovers as well. So more like on a rave tip is the next one from the like mysterious 2121 imprint, which only releases these hand-cut lathe dub plate things, which are only like available when you order them from their Bandcamp, but fortunately I get them like sent as promos as well. Volume 5 is like one-sided like the other ones are, and the artwork is excellent here with this little like astronaut floating in the foreground of our Earth and stuff. Musically, this is a great mixture, like happy hardcore breakbeat stuff meets rave meets like big time acid trance, like a massive anthem. If this was would have been released, I guess in '94 or '93, this would have been a massive hit and like hammered in big time or big scale, large scale raves like the Mayday. Great stuff, but hard to find, unfortunately, but highly recommend it if you see this, or like find the 2121 label on Bandcamp. Order volume 5 just blindfolded, because this track is a banger. A little bit different and a little bit darker is this one, Deformer's Inner Outcasts. Yeah, and as you can maybe get from the cover artwork, this is real dark music, actually released on Redrum Records, which is an interesting label, somewhat in between like dubstep, breakcore, hardcore, dark jungle, and all things related. And Deformer is an interesting artist, comes in this nice like kind of bluish violet purple with this nice logo. And yeah, musically this is like guess the hardest records I'm going to show today. If you like an artist called Drum Corps, Aaron Spector, this might be definitely appealing to you, because this is like hard breakcore, dark jungle stuff mixed with like proper metal and like hip hop lyricism, and even like the legendary man final level Ice-T of Body Count, and yeah, the hip hop guy Ice-T is like providing an intro to this, and I formerly didn't know that he fucks with like breakcore and stuff, but he obviously does. So he provides the intro for Metal Breakdown, which says it all in terms of the let's say title of the track, and you will like recognize this kind of intro Ice-T has done. So it's like, this is not a pop album. If this line means something to you, you need this one as well, because he's like harking back to this kind of. So Informers, Inner Outcast, dark stuff, hot stuff. But if you like punk, if you like metal, if you like electronic music, and all, a combination of this is very interesting. And maybe also for Tom Hiring District, just to try something different. This is like great stuff. The next one is on the Warehouse Rave label. A white label, Fiesta Sound System, Inflorescence Volume 1. Very interesting. I like the artwork, I like the sticker, and I also like the little stamp they have like as a logo, Warehouse Rave 7. Actually the catalog number is WRXX7, and yeah, the Fiesta Sound System is a like group or a producer or like a sound system, whatever, I haven't heard of before. But they do great stuff with their record. Is part garagey, part UK garagey, and also like slowed down, hefty jungle drum and bass. Like imagine New U-Turn Records or like people like Source Direct producing their stuff today, like that kind of early drum and bass, dark tunnel stuff they done in the 90s. Imagine this with like a slower twist, and you get near to what this is. So Fiesta Sound System, Inflorescence Part 1 is definitely interesting stuff as well. And so is this one. And I was pretty thrilled that I saw this, because yeah, grime and all that. Rough Squad, unreleased jams on Prince Rapid. I didn't know that Rough Squad was still active actually, which were one of my favorite grime producers, grime squads ever back in the early days of grime, like 2005, 2006. I own a lot of their like white label records and stuff, and this is definitely a throwback. I guess those tracks are old, but nevertheless they're great. This is like the original crime scene, raw, Fruity Loops, grime vibe I actually fell for when I heard this style of music in the first place. So good stuff. Instrumentals, of course, rhythms. Unfortunately, they're like a little bit, I don't know. A little bit quiet maybe, so the mastering could have been better, but still, yeah, it's Rough Squad and I love Rough Squad, so it must have for me. I own a lot of the records and this is good stuff. Not the like very best of them, but like to see unreleased rhythms come out like, I don't know, 10 years after you bought their last record, it's good. The next one is the last one, Frankel and Harper, the Militant EP on Council Work. Catalog number 003, and yes, once again, this is my handwriting. Also a like pair of producers I haven't heard much of in the past, but well, heavyweight and stuff, but really captured my attention with their take on like modernistic, dark UK garage, speed garage and stuff. So I guess garage is about to make a big comeback if records like this keep popping up all the time, and yeah, I'm totally in for this. And also I like that these kind of cardboard covers are like pretty sturdy, so if you play them out, if you play the records out and have them in the box and stuff, the covers won't break that fast. So totally in for this. Dark, heavy UK garage stuff. Dark garage leaning, but not exactly like minimal dark garage, but you know, the score at Frankel and Harper, Council Work. And this is the last record I got to show. If you enjoyed this one, you know the score. Support me on Patreon or Bandcamp, whatever pops up there. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe to this video. Let me know what your favorite records are and stuff. And I'm going to see you in the next one. See you later.